I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the Railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the Railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done, for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you willing?
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them, and yourself, safe.
Is the church safe now?
With the Pridwin destroyed, the Brotherhood survivors will leave the Commonwealth. On foot. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind. We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
Once I get in, what's the plan?
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute and the SRB will mobilize. So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the rebel synths, then together we fight our way to the fusion reactor.
What about rescuing the synths?
That's not your job. We've got people assigned to maintain control of the relay room and teleport synths out non-stop. We need our best people doing the tricky part of the operation. So that means you. We'll be waiting.
sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Good evening.
Greetings, sir.
Higgs and Loken are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would
I've been looking for you.
Is it
as
time?
well as you
Once we act, we have committed. There will be no going back.
Is everything ready here?
Yes. Shall we proceed?
I'm not sure.
Please. We must act quickly.
What are you building?
Strong boy.
Hi.
Yeah?
Need to trade. We're always open.
Not supposed to talk to
Hey,
people I don't
You
know.
need protection. Everyone does.
Let's see what you have.
Feel free to test the grips.
Yeah?
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
A bit of everything.
Humans all look funny. Strong want to smash something. So many humans, not many super mutants. Strong. Hope we find milk of human kindness soon. So much walking. Want to do more fighting? Wish a bucket head would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. World is bigger than strong rule.
You better keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
So a ghoul walks into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's right. Is the human fresh?" Hey, what we discussed earlier. You're gonna be discreet with that info, right?
I would never betray your trust like that, Hancock.
And don't think I don't appreciate it. You know, I wasn't kidding before about this being the smartest thing I've ever done. This is the life I've been looking for. Helping the people with a friend like you.
Couldn't agree more. Can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side.
And I ain't going nowhere. Well, thanks. Again. Now, you want to get this freak show back on the road?
Hey, Hancock.
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Let's do it.
Done.
Don't let him talk you into anything you'll regret later.
What? You jealous?
Damn. The Brotherhood taken out. I knew. Never thought the railroad would be able to pull off something like that. I'm just glad we don't ever have to do anything like that again. Once was enough.
Sounds like those raiders of Libertalia. Quite a handful.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
We will fight for our freedom, and we will win. Is it time? Once we act, we have committed. There will be no going back.
Everything's ready. It's time.
Good. We'll need to clear this room before I can do more.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. It's back where it belongs.
Sensor critically damaged. Systems offline.
Right. Please give me a few moments. I already have the coordinates. I simply need to update the relay. And your companions will arrive in a moment.
You did it. There's no turning back now. If they're not already onto us, they will be within seconds.
What's the plan?
Take this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything else within a few hundred yards of it. We get you down there, you plant it, and we run like hell. When we get to a safe distance, we detonate it remotely. Then the whole Institute goes up like a candle, and the synths stay free. Forever. This is the moment where we make history. Tom, I need you to get that relay working as fast as humanly possible. You'll need to pull us out once we're done with the reactor, and send out anyone that's unarmed. Institute personnel included.
You got it, boss.
All right, let's move. Is this really it? I somehow thought the technology here would be more impressive.
saw that, right? I ain't losing.
Combat initiate. Attacking enemy. Assessment, you must. Let's finish this. He vanished.
On target.
Critically damaged. Repairs impossible. I must end your existence. Systems offline.
Hello? If you can hear me, I got the floor plan. Advanced Systems Lab. That's where the reactor is, and where you gotta go. But the doors are locked, and I can't override from here. That command has to come from the director's personal terminal. You understand? You've got to do that part yourself.
Tell the removal team to hurry. Get every one of our people out if they can. If a human isn't actively hostile, direct them to the relay room. Less violence.
didn't expect to see you again. You had me fooled. I really believed you were on our side.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
Oh, don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, and cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you've created? You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, I hoped there was something more I could do. I wanted to save you.
This isn't some fairy tale, Father. There's no saving me. I'm dying. And you're going to destroy everything I've ever loved. You're going to have to live with that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone for my last few moments. Go. Do what you must. But I hope someday you realize what will be lost here.
Whoa, you win!
That's it.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR3.
Hell yeah! Access granted. Now you should be able to reach the reactor. Scents are pouring through up here, but we won't leave without you. Don't worry.
Is someone present? Combat initiated.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation.
Got company.
Thank you for your cooperation. Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization.
You must die now, human.
1.
Okay, this is it. Plant the pulse charge. We'll cover you while you attack. Down here. Pull us back up. We're all done, Tom. Let's get out of here while we can.
I'm with you, boss, but this kid showed up. He says he's Bullseye's son.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1.
Desdemona.
Time to get out of here.
Please,
Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father. Why else would I call you that?
Who told you that I was your father?
What do you mean? Nobody told me. You just are.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby, and I'm old enough to take care of myself. The only help I need is to get out of here. Now can we please go?
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
All personnel. Evacuation order issued.
I'll get all this tech stuff figured out. You just take care of the reactor.
All right, Tom. Fire it up.
You got it. Okay, you set right. We're ready to get out of here.
You sure you know what you're doing? This thing isn't gonna zap me into space or vaporize me or anything, is it?
This baby is bona fide Institute tech. Mind-blowing shit. It's gonna work. Are you ready?
Attention all personnel. Evacuation.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. It's all set to take you and Des to the detonation site. Then I'll rig it to send me and the kid here back to HQ right after. Don't worry, we'll look after him. Get him some better clothes, too. Yikes. Let's go before this whole place goes thermonuclear.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation. Thank you for your cooperation.
This is the first time my people taste freedom.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Desdemona.
And so, the mighty have fallen. Dozens of years, countless sacrifices. It all paid off, thanks to you. Deacon says this was his plan all along.
With the Institute gone, what happens to the railroad?
In days gone by, when us old-timers waxed rhapsodic about life without the Institute, we recognized our work wouldn't end immediately. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth, deeper than the soil. To them, synths are the living embodiment of the Institute's oppression. I'd understand if you want a much-needed vacation. But are you up for the next mission, Bullseye?
Even after all we've done, the Commonwealth hates us.
Little minds cling to their petty prejudices, no matter what the evidence says. And in this case, can you blame them? It wasn't great armies or superior technology that rid the world of this menace. It was a few dedicated men and women that believed in an ideal so much it transformed them into something greater. We'll tell our story. But in the end, who's going to believe us?
I was born ready.
I'd expect nothing less. Our safe houses will be bursting with synths, seeking a better life outside the Commonwealth. Not everyone in the Institute died. We'd be foolish to think there won't be retaliation. Come back to the HQ, and lead the last of our people to freedom.
You. All of you.
We've rescued enough of your people over the years. You don't have to say anything.
You will protect them. Are we safe?
Just because you're out of the Institute doesn't mean you're safe. Or the Railroad's job is over. There's a lot of work ahead of us. But together, we'll get there.
You did it. We did it.